So we rented this excavator for the weekend. It's a Cat 308, around 18,000 pounds. And hopefully can do all the digging we need to this weekend with this. Yep. It's a basically brand new machine. It's pretty fancy. I've been thinking many times about purchasing one. But if you purchase one, well, you own it. You own all the maintenance that goes with it. You own everything, all the problems that come with such a machine. So actually renting is not too terrible. We're paying $460 for 8 hours of working this machine, but the people are nice enough to drop it off on Friday, which is there's additional delivery cost. That's an additional $300 because we're so far out. So there's an additional $300 to bring it here and then come pick it up again. But it's $460 for 8 hours, which is not too terrible. If you're somewhat decent at operating this machine, then you can actually save a little money compared to hiring somebody. If you're not familiar with machines, it may be cheaper to hire somebody to do the work for you. So, but yeah, if you got a little experience, you can work these and save a little money. It's something different too once in a while. And if you just rent, it's much cheaper. If something goes wrong, you just go back and complain, and they'll make it right. They'll give you some money back or whatever. So actually owning one is ridiculous expensive. So renting is a good thing. Unless I could pick a machine up at an auction really cheap, this is not worth it. But that said, finding one that's really cheap at an auction is an almost impossible thing. So renting is a really good way. And when you rent, you get these nice machines. This machine is super quiet. I mean, you can hardly hear anything. It has automatic idle, so I don't even have to worry about anything. It goes into low idle as soon as I don't operate anything on here. It goes back to high RPMs as soon as I touch the controls. I don't need to wear hearing protection in here because it's so nice and quiet. It's just super great. If you have an old machine that you pick up cheap, it will be loud. It's much harder to operate. This here is super easy to operate, and when you're done, you're just taking it back and it's their problem again. If there's anything wrong, it's their maintenance. And you just, whenever you need it again, you rent it again. So we're gonna be digging back here a little bit. We're gonna set some fence posts today, and we're trying to transplant some trees. So there's several projects we have lined up, so we'll be busy. If we run over the 8 hours this weekend, on this machine. So we have the machine got dropped off Friday, they will pick it up Monday. If we do run over the 8 hours over the weekend, they will either charge additional hours depending on how far this goes. If we're just an hour or two over, they will charge hours. If we're more than that, they will charge a half a day or eventually a full day. So I gotta watch the hours a little bit, but we got an hour meter right there. So we're watching the hours. If we go over, then we got to make sure we go over in a way that we don't lose any money, so that we don't just go over by 4 hours and get charged a half a day. We might as well go another full day, because that will be cheaper per hour runtime, and there's plenty of projects around here to do. All right, so I gotta start digging, which requires my hands, so I can't hold the camera. I will take some more footage later here of this cool machine.